Good night, I'm Mark Seal. The #1 seeds in the Massey United Insurance Clash of the Titans Road Tennis Tournament are both through to the finals. Playing last night at the Dover Harder Courts in St. Lawrence Gap, Kim Holder and Mark Venom Griffith won their semi-final matchups. CBC's Damien Best has a full roundup.
Clash of the Titans semi-final night. Junior girls on court first. Lashana Burgess in the far court taking on Tiffany Garner. Garner come into the net, but the return is down the middle. Good rally this time around, and Garner gets a point back on the error from Burgess. Shotgun style, one game to decide it, and in the end Burgess, now closest to the screen, defeating Garner 21-14 to book a spot in the final. Junior boys next up, Nathan King closest to the screen versus Ija Blunt, 6-10 category. King with the back arm point. The shot selection was great to watch as well. Injection, delightful by King, and Blunt finds the net. This one went down to the wire, locked at 21. King, just what the doctor ordered, this time more lethal. Take note, folks. Blunt, on the other hand, accumulated his points on the unforced errors from King, case in point. But I'll tell you what, King would go on to edge Blunt 23-21. Fittingly goes cross court to end it all. Congratulations. Next up, the junior boys age 11 to 15. Nicholas Ellis in the far court playing DeMarco Morris. Locked at 7-all. Morris just away. 2 points later, redemption for Morris down the line at pace. Ellis not daunted. These two showing real promise for the future. Ellis eventually winning the first game 21-18 and the second 21-15 in the two best-of-3 affair. He's in to the final. Novice section, Maria Kumubach, national basketballer, trying her hand at road tennis. Her opponent, Julie Howard, closest to the screen. Both players nervous at the beginning, but it was Howard who progressively looked like she wanted to win, taking the first game 21-13. In the second, Howard going in confidence, drop shot, aka the injection. Howard moving the ball around the court and eventually winning two straight, 21-12 in the second. The top seeded ladies now semi-final. Shireen Ward playing Kim Holder in the far court. Holder going for the heavy stuff early on. Ward looking the part as well, comes inside with equal aggression. It will be Holder though to draw first blood, 21-17 in the first game. Blink and you miss it. Second game, Ward moving Holder around the court, and eventually Holder gets herself into a tangle. Only small blemishes. Holder this time around finding the advertising after a long rally, but she would indeed go on to complete the win in two straight, 21-17, 21-17. Let's see what the men can do. Mark Venom Griffith in the far court. No mixed signals from him. All business. Gaskin not faking any moves either. Exquisite. Goes cross court. Griffith though opening his account 21-13. In fact, Venom took a 2-game lead, snapping up the second game as well, putting some extra muscle into that forearm. Griffith cruising, heading into the third game of this 3 best in 5, 21-16. Now or never third game. Gaskin reversing the magic, the young gun finding the court. Well, if you thought that one was warm, this one was scorching down the line. Nobody moved, nobody gets hurt. Gaskin forcing a fourth game as he takes the third, 21-13 in the fourth. Gaskin out the gates quickly, easy smash to make it 3-love. A flash in the pan moment as Venom comes out pretty after extending the rally. Fast forward late in the game, fitness coming into play. Venom, well, he has Baracus in a vice grip and squeezing. Credit to the young man, did well to get to 18, but Griffith just too much. Closing out the fourth game and the set, 21-18. Damien Best, CBC Sports.
Thanks, Damien, and the second set of semi-finals are currently on at Dover. The St. Michael's School has now moved to third position in the girls' standings of the recently concluded Powerade BSAC Championships after discrepancy was rectified today. This now means that Harrison College will move down to fourth position on 221.83 points, with St. Michael now elevated to third, 0.50 of a point ahead on 222.33. Head coach of St. Michael, Gabriel Burnett, explained the reason for the correction and expressed how pleased he is that his team is now in the top three standings in both the males and female categories.
Basically, it was just a mistake with the placings in the triple jump, so that was corrected, and obviously then with the correction we had the reverse in the points and the position. We were always aiming to get back in the top three. The girls, they really banded together because we had some injuries and we had some illnesses as the championships were going on. But the girls really came together and they fought hard, and we were disappointed when we only finished fourth, but I'm glad that things got rectified and we feel really great about the third place.
In cricket, Barbados Pride have named their 13-man squad for the 9th round of matches in the Digicel 4-day regional tournament, which resumed this weekend. Barbados will play host to Trinidad and Tobago Red Force at Kensington Oval on Friday. The selectors have been forced to make 5 changes to the team, which competed in round 8. Shea Hope, Miguel Cummins and Ashley Nurse are all on West Indies duty, preparing for the first ODI against Pakistan that same Friday. Meanwhile, Shamar Brooks is out, but Keon Harden has been dropped. Craig Brathwaite will lead the side, which features pacers Preston McSween and Rashid O'Neill, spinner Aaron Jones, along with batsman Ryan Wiggins. The full squad reads Craig Brathwaite captain, Anthony Allen, Roston Chase, Kyle Corbin, Shane Dorridge, Justin Graves, Jones, Matt Sween, O'Neill, Kevin Stout, Jamal Warrican, Ryan Wiggins and Kenroy Williams. Chris Gale's Royal Challengers Bangalore lost the opening game of the 2017 IPL season to the defending champions Sunrisers Hyderabad by 35 runs today. Sent into bat, Sunrisers posted 207 for 4 from their 20 overs. Player of the match, Yurav Singh, top scored with 62, smashing 7 4s and 3 6s. In reply, RCB were bowled out for 172 in 19.4. Gale top scored for the visitors with 32 from 21, including 2 4s and 3 6s. Here's a look at the runs chase.
Oh, that's another lovely shot this from Mandeep Singh.
Trying to decipher what we are saying.
Oh, this one's gone high. Up. And long as well.
That swung away. He gets that through over mid-wicket. That's 4. Overpitched for young Rashid. Oh, he's got him! A wicket in the first over for the man from Afghanistan. Full toss. Goes again. He's mistimed this. And David Warner will not make a mistake.
Struck down the ground. Has he got it well enough? He has. 4. Oh my goodness me. Again, innovation. Great arm, great arm. What a brilliant piece of fielding. Is that Ben Cutting?
Well, it's gone high. No timing on this one. Yuvraj under the ball. And takes the catch comfortably.
At some cost.
Oh, this has gone straight up. One fielder getting under it. Big hands.
Which would be more terrifying to deal with. That's up in the air. Change of pace, I think, once again doing the trick. Alvin, the man on strike. Another one bites the dust. That's another one. Miles in the air. David Warner takes it. Straight to mid-wicket. And he hits the stumps. It's all over.
The draw for the matchups in the Davis Cup Group 2 clash between Barbados and Guatemala gets underway at the BOA headquarters tomorrow. The visiting Guatemalan team is already in Barbados and everyone ready to give their best that they have. The CBC's Melissa Farley reports.
There are no reported injuries, and Barbados, yet to taste victory over Guatemala, will do what is necessary to come out with a win. Captain Damien Applewhite believes the current Barbados side is the best prepared national team in recent years.
All players have been overseas practicing for the last 4 to 6 weeks. As we all know, Darren has been on the tour playing in Memphis, Indian Wells and Miami. Hayden has been doing preparations in Miami. Shauna has been playing tournaments in California. And Adam is at college right now, so he plays on the intercollegiate tour and interclub. So I think we're very ready for the challenge this weekend. The record speaks for itself. It is 0-5, but we're a different team today. We're a stronger team today, and they're also a very strong team after being in Mexico. But we are very confident we could be very competitive this weekend and do the right things to come out with victory.
It was back in 2011 when these two teams met, Christopher Diaz having the edge over a younger Darian King.
I've played Diaz on the pro circuit a couple of times, at least maybe 10 times. I've edged him out, close two setters and coming out pretty big, like 6'2", playing well. He's a great competitor for sure, and you can't even count out Wilfredo, their number 2 player, because both, as you can see, they just beat Mexico in Mexico, and they have defeated me and Hayden, I think, in the CAC games in doubles to gain, I think, a bronze or silver medal. And so we can't put our foots in our mouth. Past anything. We're going to go up there, and I'm going to prepare like a normal match, like I prepare for a professional match, and I hope whoever is out there to participate, and I hope that they just go out there and give their best and hopefully come out with a victory.
Now the visitors will be looking to keep their flawless record against their hosts, but they know the tie is going to be a difficult one.
I know we haven't lost to Barbados in the past, but that has always been in Group 3, and their rounds are played 2 out of 3 matches, 2 out of 3 sets. So this is definitely a very different tie, very different conditions. We have both never played each other in these conditions before, so we're looking at it as something new. Same old players, but something new. So, obviously we are expecting to win. We are hoping to win, and we are definitely looking for that result.
Gonzalez also knows that the humid conditions will be a challenge.
Well, it could be an advantage for them. Now it's just a matter if they're going to use that advantage or not. Back at home, we are used to playing in high altitude and somewhat a cooler weather, definitely not as humid. But the last week we were in Florida, and because of that, trying to get used to these conditions, trying to make our bodies used to it, and so I think we're ready. We have played many tournaments over the past in these slow, humid conditions and hot too. So we're ready for whatever happens out there.
Melissa Farley, CBC Sports.
The annual International Day of Sport and Development for Peace is tomorrow, and the Barbados Olympic Association has announced what has been planned to celebrate it. The day is a celebration of the power of sport to drive social change, community development, as well as to foster peace and understanding. The BOA has joined up with UNICEF, Pinelands Creative Workshop, and the American Embassy to hold a junior rally on Sunday, April 9th at Gall Hill Playing Field in St. John. The day includes 15 local community teams taking part in sports like basketball, dominoes, football, netball, and road tennis. At a media conference at the BOA headquarters, CEO of the Pinelands Creative Workshop, Rodney Grant, said that the day is an opportunity for them to look back on the past and propose improved circumstances moving into the future.
Certainly days like this, meaning April the 6th, are set as markers to remind us of the good that we can attain as human beings. Our communities, and we all know, across Barbados, face many social and economic challenges, which oftentimes bring about many negative tensions. Let us be clear that we may not be able to erase all of the bad, in our communities. But we can certainly work towards a better future.
UNICEF Communication for Development Specialist Dr. Lisa McLean-Trotman believes that sport allows for all differences in the world to stand still.
Sports can become a unifying agent. It should be an activity where persons learn not only a skill, but where for a moment in time religious differences, they stand still. Social and gender differences, they stand still. Cultural differences, gender biases, animosity, hostility. Yes, we will have our supporting teams and so on, but at that moment in time, all of these will stand still. So sports have the potential to open dialogue where before there was no communication, even among adults and children or among peers.
Here are some of the events happening tomorrow in sports throughout Barbados and around the world. In the 2017 IPL, it continues with the rising Pioneer Supergiants taking on Kieran Pollard and Lendl Simmons' Mumbai Indians. That's at 10:30 in the morning, Barbados time. Live coverage on NCTV Sports Max. In basketball, the BABA Premier League continues at the BCC Gym with a doubleheader. Next Gen Combined School Tridents, they are taking on Pan American International Insurance Warrens. This is at 6. Then at 8 o'clock, Burger King Cotton Bulls going up against Urban Vibes St. John Sonics. That's us for Wednesday, but check us again tomorrow for another edition of Sports Night. I am Mark Seal. Have a good night.
Watching CBC TV 8 in beautiful Barbados.